setup by putting the AOD transmission in our 1966 Ford Mustang. We had to get a couple things and we're going to install them on the car today. All right, the linkage on here, little dancing game. You got to get around the shifter here and then down here. And I got these clevises from Napa. They're 5/16 with some threaded rod. And I'm gonna try to feed it in, cut it, and I bent it once to try to get it all to line up. So this is 5/16. They came in 3-foot lengths and the thread is 24, which means 24 threads per inch. You gotta make sure it matches up with the clevis, otherwise it won't work. So we're gonna try to thread it in. I'll let you know how that works. So that's there. We're gonna obviously get a cleaner bolt for that. And I'm gonna have to do some bends down there. We had to bend this pretty good to get it there, but that's the shifter selector there. Okay.
That's neutral.
Okay. It won't go into gear?
Nope.
Go a little further, I'm gonna get it on video.
What?
Go a little further, I want to get it on video. Okay. It's not great because things don't line up anymore, but that's park, reverse, neutral, drive, and go into D1, but it can't go to D2, but I can't go into D1. So if I just relabel everything here, that would be okay. Just the throws on this, the older one, is just a different way, and I'll show you what I did and why it did that. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. So in order for me to get this linkage to work, I couldn't get it to go through here. It was just rubbing on too much stuff, and the clevis was hitting here as it went up and it wouldn't even go into drive. But if I lowered this to go down here, it shifts perfectly. But you're asking yourself, how the heck did I do that? I ran into some snags and I'm still gonna fine tune this up a little bit, but I got a piece of flat aluminum. I think it's 3/8, maybe 1/4 inch, I don't know. And I made a bracket. And this bracket goes around my e-brake, and I made 2 holes here to make sure the throw works. I wish I could make it higher so the throw wouldn't be as high, but it doesn't work. And then up here, if I could zoom in, let me try to zoom this in. I made another bracket here, and this bolts to this, and then I made this other piece of aluminum that goes around the shifter arm to hold it in place. And it really did a decent job at it. It is totally janky, but I tell you what, it works. And the shifter that I should be getting for this is like 400 something bucks. And it's a cable shifter. It works so much better. It's a better thing, but I think at some point I'm gonna upgrade that shifter up there to a nice like pistol shifter or a ratchet shifter. So this will work in the meantime to get it running and going. The only thing left I still have to do is the transmission lines, and then I got to work on getting the TV cable here. That's the AOD TV cable. I don't know if you can see with my finger. Getting that set up. So I will do that. It's probably going to be a separate video. I just wanted to do one video to kind of show you how I got the linkage to go there from that. So hopefully that was informative. You could get this at any old like a parts place or steel place. You should look in your area. There's like Albany Steel, I think was the one that I went to. And that worked, that bracket there. That top clip piece here just kind of wraps around the shifter to hold it in place, because normally it's just one bolt. So instead of drilling another hole in here and doing it that way, I just did it like that, and that was just easier. And I got the exhaust on and everything else. The car is so close to being ready to fire up. All right, guys, this month's featured tool is my MILWAUKEE electric ratchet wrench. This thing is absolutely awesome for getting into tight places, whether you're working on an old school muscle car or newer BMW like this. These are fantastic. The battery lasts a long time. This thing has been sitting in my garage for a month or two, and it's still holding a great charge, and it's been cold as hell here. So I'm gonna put a link to this in the description below. It's to Amazon. If you click the link and you like it, great. That helps out our channel. If you click the link and you don't end up buying this, and you buy something else on Amazon in the next 24 hours, it helps the channel out too, and every little bit helps. So appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for watching. Now back to the content. On top of that, this is throttle linkage And because we had a 6-cylinder, we were gonna have to take the 6-cylinder linkage off. And I just got V8 automatic pedal assembly that will actually go into the car. We can hook up our linkage to actually run with our Holley Sniper EF5 system. We were able to get the pedal assembly in. Do this before you put the engine in, because this was a little harder. But the original screws position are here and here, and the screws that worked in the holes that would have to go here are not the same, so I'm just gonna have to get the correct screws, but that's the pedal location. And then our arm there will be used with the throttle linkage that we got. Now that I have the pedal arm installed right here, and that bolted up straight down there, right here, right here. I gotta do throttle linkage. So it came in a kit, you know, Scott Drake, they do their thing. Just gotta figure out the best positions to line this up. So full pedal travel, we'll have the linkage, I think it goes in this way, like that, to this. So we'll figure it out, like that. Now, because this linkage stuff isn't all the same, what I ended up doing was, this is total jerry rig, but get it going for now. I got the same linkage we talked about before, put it there with a pin, and I just bent it over, but it works. That's what she said. Bent it over and the linkage, the pedal actually works. I'm gonna do that for now. A lot of stuff done to the car from what you're just seeing other than the 302 swap. I did disc brake swap in the front, and that swaps to 5-lug. In the back, I did the V8 rear axle, which has 5-lug on it as well. Did a new gas tank, full exhaust system. You guys even seen inside the car. It's in pretty good shape for what it was when we got it. Just some other things we got to button up, but the car is really starting to come together. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, put them in below. I'm more than happy to answer questions on this. And if you're interested in doing this kind of shifter upgrade with your AOD swap as well, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next one.